Hey, Chef Billy Parisi here, and thanks so much for stopping by Heinens.com. If you love warm soup on cold days, I've got the perfect recipe for you. So we're gonna go ahead and make chicken and dumpling soup. There's good and bad about making chicken and dumpling soup. The bad is that it does take a little bit of time and patience. The good is that it tastes amazing. To start, we're gonna rough chop up some onions, celery, and carrots, and we're gonna throw it in a pot of boiling water. We're gonna season it very well with salt and pepper, and what we're gonna do is poach our chicken breast. Be sure to wash those hands too. In the meantime, we're gonna small dice up some onion, celery, carrots. We're gonna mince up some garlic, set that aside. And in a large pot or rondeau with a little bit of olive oil, we're gonna caramelize our vegetables. Just as soon as the chicken is nice and poached, we're gonna chop it up. What we're gonna do is put it right in that pan with the caramelized onion, celery, and carrots and garlic. Then we're gonna add in our chicken stock and a few bay leaves. So we want this soup to be thick, so we're gonna bring it to a boil, and now we need to make a roux, which is equal parts butter and flour. Measure out the flour, be sure not to do it by volume. We're gonna melt the butter in a pan, add in the flour, whisk it together. We only want a blonde roux, which means a very light in color. And as soon as the soup is to a boil, what we're gonna do is whisk in this roux till it becomes thick. And actually at this point, we're gonna add in some peas. We're gonna strain some hominy. We're gonna add that right in there. And we're just gonna let that simmer. And now we're gonna get started on our dumplings. Soup is simmering, looks fantastic. What we're gonna do now is get started on our dumplings. It's as simple as mixing together in a large bowl flour, baking powder, salt, pepper. We're gonna chop up some parsley and some scallions. And next, we're gonna add in some milk. We're gonna simply mix it very lightly. And before we put our dumplings in, we're gonna simply finish with some salt and pepper, Tabasco, Lea and Perrins, and we're gonna chop up some fresh sage and throw that in there as well. And now it's as simple as dropping in 1 ounce portions from a spoon. Be sure to completely submerge them so they do cook on all sides. And before you know it, we can try this out. I was always told soup is the most important dish out of any meal because you know what? If you can't make soup, what makes you think you can actually make an entree? This does take some time, it does take patience, but it is very good. Be sure to see all of our videos right here at Heinens.com and pick up all of these amazing ingredients from your favorite Heinens fine food stores. It smells awesome. I'm gonna try some. We'll catch you next time.